Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about what your person is thinking about telling you. We have three piles from the left to right. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm gonna begin with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. If you chose this specific card, this will be a reading. So we're gonna find out what is this person thinking of telling you. We have the card of joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. So you make this person really happy. That's what they know. That's what they want you to know. That's what they want to tell you as well. You bring out a version of them that doesn't really come out with other people, and that's why there's a reason why you're above than other people for them. We have the card of Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. You make them so happy. Just the thought of you being with you, thought of being with you, Three of Wands in reverse. They're impatient. They're like, I don't want to wait. I really want to be with my person, and I just don't want to wait anymore. And life is just difficult as it is, and I want somebody that supports me, supports my dreams, my goals, somebody that understands me, somebody that they kind of want to tell you what they're expecting out of this relationship, or they kind of want to seek assurance or validation, like, hey, this is what I really want. And we have the Five of Wands in reverse, upright reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. They're not doing very well with the slow moving energy between the both of you. The Six of Cups. I'm hearing that song, You Spin My Head Right Round, Right Round, when you go down, when you go down, down. They have a lot of fun with you. They just imagine the both of you having a lot more fun. And Six of Swords, the Three of Cups. They're kind of like waiting. When does this happen? And they want to rush in, the Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck, corresponding energy is this Tower, Scorpio, Ace of Swords. Yeah, they really want to talk to you. They want to talk to you more about where this is going, and they're thinking of like seeking assurance from you. Like, hey, do you feel the same way? Do you see us going in the same manner? I feel this strong connection with you. I feel these, it's kind of like when they met you or when they started, they just had this feeling like, I really want to be with them. And I think that they're kind of seeking assurance, or they want security, or they just want to hear it from you that you also feel the same way. Do you still feel the same way? I mean, I heard that song, Can I Call You Rose? So it's almost like, can I call you mine, please? Like, can you be mine, please? This is what they're thinking of telling you. Maybe they haven't told you how they really feel, or they must have been pretty defeated before, is what I feel with the Five of Wands reversed. They could have had a really bad past. They want you to get to know them. They want you to understand who they are. They want to seek validation, and they kind of want you to baby them and tell them that you're going to be there no matter what happens. And they just want to know, are you going to be there with me? Are you going to leave me when times get tough? Or are you going to quit on me when I'm not doing my best, or when I'm not able to show up 100% in this relationship for you? Will you be there to hold my hand? They fear abandonment. We have the card of letting go, liberates, disrupts, delivers, redeems, and unwinds. They've been hidden for a while, is what I'm hearing. They haven't really been telling you what they feel. And I think that whenever it does happen, it's gonna take you by surprise. This is not somebody who has outwardly confessed their feelings and told you that, this is like, I carry so much love for you. And I think they're pretty nervous, like when they do get to confess their feelings. They don't want to be rejected or shut down by you. They fear that. We have the card of union of love, embrace the beloved within your heart. They want to tell you really, like, I don't think they've ever told you how they really feel, or they're just coming back in your life and they want to remind you how much you mean to them. And this is the type of energy where, like, I tell you that I love you while making love to you. This is the kind of feeling where I'm not I'm not in love with your body. I'm in love with your soul. And I also fear, what if you don't reciprocate that love back to me? They also want to let you know that they're done fighting their feelings for you. They're so happy that they found you. And I keep hearing, I wish you'd choose me. Like, I don't know what's up with this person. Finding the path, you are the driver and the navigator. They're trying to figure out where. I think they've understood where they want to go with this relationship. I think they know that they want to be with you in a committed relationship, like the whole labels, the whole shebang, date and then get married and have kids, white picket fence, the whole deal. They want the real deal with you. And they would not just jump the gun and tell you all of this, but that's what they mainly tend to think about. Like, this is what I want with my person, and I hope that they reciprocate my love and my interest in them. Eight of Wands. Yeah, they really, really want to rush in and tell you this. And I don't think that with the Hierophant in reverse, they're just gonna bust out and just tell you, like, you're the love of my life. They might be more subtle, but they do want to confess their feelings. Eight of Wands. They really want to tell you that, this is how I feel. And it's a big move for them. It seems like with the Hierophant in reverse, they're scared that you might not reciprocate, or what if this turns out to be unrequited, or what if you don't want the same things they want, and what if you don't want to be in a relationship with them? What if this just turns out to be another lesson? They're scared about it and they want to know that you're on board. They want to hear you say it, that I feel the same way. Page of Wands in reverse. They want to know, are you just in love with what I look like, or do you actually love me? They want to ask you this. They want to know. They want to see it. They want to feel it. They want to know that you feel this connection. I don't think you guys have had that sort of conversation with each other. Queen of Swords. I want to know what is going on over here. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to talk to you about these things. They might be scared that you like them for the things that they have, or the way that they look, or you don't really love them for who they are. You don't really like them. They want to be seen. They want to grow old. They want to be loved. They want to know if there's someone that you really get excited to be about, or to be with, and you're not just settling if they come towards you and you just feel like they're just the best that you can do, or something like that. You're somebody that they really want to be with, and they want to know that they're not just an option that you're going to go for because it's right in front of you. Like, they want to know that you're ready and you're really, really, they're your first option, they're not your second option. They kind of want to feel like they are a priority. Seven of Swords, yeah, they don't want to be somebody that you just settle for. They might have issues of unworthiness, that's what I'm picking up. And they don't want to be the one that you just settle for. They want to be the one that you're, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, you know, that feeling where you're just like crazy about that person. They want to know, are you crazy about me the way I feel about you? Because like they fear that maybe you're just not there yet. Two of Swords in reverse. Did you make a decision on us? Ten of Pentacles. Do you want a relationship with me? Am I that important to you? Am I really that important to you, or is it just me? Because like, I get it, I have all these feelings for you, but I want to be with someone that's also crazy for me, because you don't show me that you really care about me. So what am I supposed to do with all these feelings? What should I do? Self-creation in reverse. Be the author of your own life. Are you free to pursue this? Do you have somebody else? They have questions. Maybe you guys are like hanging in the air in this connection. You don't really have any answers or conversation. You need to open up to each other. You need to talk about these things, and they really crave your they're craving communication, they're craving clarity. They want to know that they're your first priority. It's not gonna be like when things get rough, you're just okay, fine, I'm just gonna leave you. Or do you really want to commit to them? Do you really want to be with them for life? Or do you see yourself just quitting on it because things get tough? They might not know you really well, or they just don't know if they're your first option. They are kind of struggling with this, is what I feel, and they're really scared of like giving their all to somebody that doesn't really want them. Silencing the mind, let the silence guide you to your inner peace. Ooh, they are like, where is this going? They have so many questions. Maybe their mind is deceiving them. Maybe they're just not able to silence these thoughts and be like, no, my person definitely loves me, this connection is mutual. They don't feel like it's mutual. Maybe you haven't shown them this. Maybe their insecurities are eating them up, is what I feel, and they kind of really want to know. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So there's something about you that they know, that they've sensed, that might be non-committal, or is not sure about them, or they've seen something, and that's why they have these questions. Or you just haven't come forward with your full confession, or like making them making them feel like, yeah, you haven't spoken to this person, you haven't told them how you really feel. And that's why they're like, I'm seeing something in this person that I'm not completely sure that it's like they wonder if you're ready for them, if you're ready for a relationship. They've seen something that I'm hearing like a red flag, or they've seen something that it's not a deal breaker, but they're wondering if it's worth investing in. You haven't really shown your, I don't know, your dedication or your devotion to them. They kind of crave someone that's like just for them and has all their eyes on them. I'm hearing something about career, so they might think, or they might be focused on their career, but they want to know if you're are you really interested in me? That's what I keep hearing. Are you really with me or not? Soul service. The soul lights up through service. Listen to your heart and hold space for those who need compassion. Like, they're willing to work on this. They're going to work on it. They're not going to just push you away if you tell them something that's difficult, or like they can handle the truth, but they just don't be like being lied to. And that's what they're going to tell you, that they have strong boundaries. They are still on their journey of healing, but they don't want to put up with a half-assed person investing in them, like half-assed investment. They want somebody that totally wants them, and they think of you and they get really happy, but their fear is like, are you all in with me or not? Like, is there somebody else, or does your mind somebody else? They've seen you not being completely committed to them, and they kind of feel like asking you, is it just me, or is there somebody else, or am I not your first priority or your option? Are you still interested in other people, or are you not looking for a relationship? They have so many questions. I think this person is seeking a lot of security in their life, and they might be at a place where they're ready to like settle down, and they're not quite sure what's going on. That's what they're thinking about telling you or asking you or having this conversation that just brings them peace of mind. They're not scared of maybe knowing the truth, but they're definitely scared of being lied to, or just maybe being with a person that actually doesn't want to be with them. They don't want to cage you in a relationship with them if you don't want to be with them. Yeah, I think that they don't want to force you. They want you to make that decision, and they're going to be brave enough if you tell them that this is not what you want. But they don't want something that you're just settling for. If they're not your dream person, basically, if you don't get super excited to be with them every day, they don't want to be with you. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Their message to you is like, I want somebody that's like 110% with me. They see me as like they won the lottery with me. Like that's how they feel about you, and they want the other person to feel about them as well, like that. So I'm going to pull out a few channel messages. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this deck, information is given down below. I also have a second channel called the Ethereal Oracle. The link is given down in the description box. I post all spiritual picker cards over there. I wish we could go back to how things used to be. I'm afraid to lose myself in this relationship. I think that they know that a commitment would be a very big thing for them. They've been single and they've been doing a lot of work on themselves. And yeah, I want to express what I want with you, but I don't know if you want the same. Like, it would be a very big step for them to like enter into a relationship. They just don't want to be with someone that is not 100% for them. Like, they want to be appreciated. You can't fix me by pouring into me. I need to fix myself. I'm gonna change the deck. They're like super self-conscious at this point. I think that they're just afraid to confess their feelings, but I feel like they will do it just anyway, by hook or crook, is what I'm hearing, because they're really craving this clarity. Either like they just want to know, and they want to know where this connection is going, or they won't hold it against you. That's what they really want you to know, that you can tell them the truth, but they just want the truth. They will respect you more for the truth. I wish we met at a different time in our lives. They think that you're busy with something or you're with somebody else. That's why they feel like maybe your mind is not with them. I'm trying my best, and they feel like it might be difficult for you to tell them the truth, but they really want you to tell them the truth. And with I'm trying my best, I think that they've tried their best to like stall this relationship, but they're reaching a point of like conclusivity, like either you're in or you're out. They're actually reaching a point of like, I gotta get going in my life. Like I've been stalled for a long time now. So we have the card of I'm searching for myself. I have mommy issues. They actually fear commitment, and that's why it's a big thing for them to know that the other person is not gonna run away in the middle or just leave them when, yeah, I'm still hurting from what happened between us, because they're still hurting from people that like they don't give to them, or like they just bail on them when things get difficult. And they might be in a place where they're ready to like try again in relationships or with you, but they don't want to be the only one holding a relationship together. It's burdensome for them, and it might have reflected in their behavior. They feel stuck somewhere. That's what they want to tell you, like, I feel stuck and I feel hurt, and I really just want the truth and clarity. They don't want to get strung along, or they don't want to force you into a relationship, and they just keep placing this emphasis on the fact that they're not going to get angry. Like, they'll respect your decision even if it's hurting them. It kind of makes me question if they're anticipating the worst out of the situation, because a lot of it is just coming out on the fact that maybe you will not choose them. So I wonder if they're just maybe just wanting closure. I wonder if they're just wanting closure on this situation. Okay, so pile number one, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose this specific card, this will be your reading. So the card says, confidence by air, by earth and air, fire and water, let my confidence take light and burn higher. Number 32 could be significant. Number 5 is all about sweet changes. So I feel like this person kind of wants to explain to you, and there is this energy of this person doesn't really open up. Okay, that's what I feel. They don't really open up, and they might not even tell you half of what I am actually going to pick up on. So I'm just going to be very honest about the fact that they might not actually tell you this, but this is what they would tell you if they were even a little bit open with you. There is this energy of like wanting to make a comeback in your life. Strength in reverse, Leo. Three of Cups. Temperance in reverse. I take cards as I feel guided to take them. The Fool upright. So we have strong major arcana, which means you're quite a lot in their head. They're very serious about, or they're just very pressurized about the situation. They are serious about you is what I'm hearing. They would tell you that we have Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, Virgo. So they would tell you that they have been waiting for a person like you, and a lot of people have treated them like they're crazy or they're really hard to deal with, and they didn't know until they met you that this is how they really perceive themselves now. Like, people have told them so much about themselves that they never really took the time to differentiate between who they are and what other people have made them feel like. So they kind of really hardcore internalized a lot of it. They want to come forward towards you. They most definitely wholeheartedly want to come towards you, but they just find themselves to be difficult to be loved, and it has become such an ingrained thought pattern and belief about themselves that at this point they're just like so afraid of rejection, so afraid of your rejection. They almost feel like they've already maybe done things that make you question their intentions, and they're very aware of it, and they see you as a calm, collected person, but they know that they've really poked the bear this time around, and they're impatient, and they know that they have, with the temperance in reverse, they know that they had thrown you off balance and they had taken you around the ringer with them. They kind of proved it right, what other people used to say about them, and they kind of think that maybe people are right, maybe I am hard to love. There is a little bit of a pity party going on over here, and I don't reject it, I'd welcome it, because it's very important to see how you really feel about yourself. I think there is a progressive energy. This person with a Fool is anticipating your rejection, but like deep down, they still feel like, what if 1% you do accept me, and what if 1% I can get my act right? So, what would they really tell you if they could? Okay, I'm smelling garlic. Page of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. If they were genuinely, wholeheartedly honest to you, They would tell you that I've watched you from afar, and I think you know that. I know that you're very psychic, and you know that I keep a tab on you. Um, I've done stupid things because I was scared of intimacy and commitment. Um, I know what I am doing if I'm not coming forward, if I'm not making you mine, if I'm not trying to be with you. I know what I am doing. If it looks like I'm letting you go or I'm not trying hard enough to have you, I know what I am doing. Um, the message is difficult to deliver, okay, especially when you have a lot of your hopes and expectations tied in pile number two. So I hope you just respect the honesty I'm able to deliver. They would tell you that they know what they're doing, okay? If they're letting you go away when you come forward and they have an opportunity to be with you, they let you go away. They are trying to focus more on their life. They're trying to build a life for themselves. Right now, relationship feels like a bigger responsibility they don't want to take. Um, I'm pretty occupied in my life, I'm focusing more on work, and then the time that I'm left with goes with my family, and a little bit here with my friends, and a little bit of like just casually spending some time off, blowing some steam off, and then it's back to the same thing. I am at this age in my life where I just want to focus on my career. I have kind of prioritized it. I don't want to get distracted by love. Mm, it's nothing on your value or your worth. I think this message is like progressing a little bit towards the higher selves, but let's see how that comes up. I would just tell you that they probably tell you if they were really honest. Like, I know what I'm doing, and if it looks like I'm letting you go or slip by my hands, it's probably true. And I think that they know that you know they have commitment issues, and you wonder if like they can come through. But there's this energy of like, I want to prioritize my goals before I bring another person into the picture, because they know the amount of like effort and energy that would be going into building a partnership right now, and that just doesn't seem like something that they're quite um willing to give into right now. New beginnings. They do have this energy of like, I know I see you and you're beautiful, and I also have these feelings, and I do keep tabs on you, like for obvious reasons I do feel this connection. However, I'm consciously making a decision to focus upon more other on other things more rather than this connection. They know they've hurt you and they don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to make promises. They do think about it when life will, and they will come back in the future, but it kind of seems like they're just okay with where they are, and they don't really seem like they want to invest in a relationship right now. I'm gonna shuffle again. This card was in pile number one. It did say letting go liberates. Allow the soul to bathe in transformative waters. So they feel like they're at a crucial place in their life, and they want to focus more upon their goals, make something of themselves. They have a past, or maybe their better judgment tells them like they need to get their life in order before they get into a relationship. They does seem like more of a masculine energy, like a man in his prime time, and he's just focusing on his career, because there's this energy of like, I don't want to be a dud or an idiot that is relying on his parents. So there is like a conscious decision that love will require a lot from me right now, and I just want to focus something on making of myself. The Empress. I am getting this energy in the reverse. So they know that you know that they have blockages internally and they're not able to see this connection clearly. And their higher self would tell you that, you might be watching other readings, trying to figure out why they're not doing the work and if they're doing the work. And it kind of seems like they're just more focused on their changes, the changes they want to make in their life to feel more proud of themselves. They don't seem like the one who is focused more on fighting for love. However, I think their 3D self would tell you that it does bother them a lot, that they're letting you go. It's not all easy that I see over here. One, I think, consolation I can give you, it's not that it's just it just doesn't bother them, or they're just so easy, like they're just gonna focus on their career. Like, am I stupid that I'm stuck in this connection? No, they're also stuck with you. It also frustrates them, but they're somewhere prioritizing something else above you, and it does seem like their life and their goals, and they're okay with how it is, and they know right now if they come into a relationship they cannot fully invest. They have their priorities very set and straight, and they kind of seems like someone that's very sure of the sequence in which they want to proceed in their life. They don't want to prioritize a love relationship no matter how great of a person you are. They just don't feel like they're ready to, like, they want to be financially stable, or they want to make something of themselves. It's the two things over here. Serendipity, they want to be happy with themselves and in their life. They can see how good you both could be, but I mean, if somebody is actively choosing not to choose you, then there's nothing you can do. You're not gonna sit and convince them, right? It's intimacy. They know that they need to invest more time in this, and they know it's a soulmate connection. And with boundaries, I think they're setting a boundary in this connection that I'm not gonna get past this level. With chivalry, yeah, they don't want to break your heart because they know what they're going to be giving to you. They have a life that they're trying to build, and they have a dream. And during this time, whatever time is left with them, they try to focus on their healing. It's not going at the pace you imagine, or the work you're doing, or maybe the amount of energy you're putting into thinking about this connection and getting yourself right, or in shape, or in confidence, or in self-esteem or self-worth, and getting your heart right. Or they're not really focused 100% on just this connection. It doesn't mean that they don't feel all of those things for you. That's what I'm going to tell you. But it just means that their priority is not this connection. If their priority is their personal goal, their priority is to be somebody in life, their priority is to not to be looking like an idiot. That's what I keep hearing. There's male ego involved over here. I gotta make somebody of myself. And there's also, I'm hearing, like, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be poor in life. There's ambition and there's pride over here in this person, that the relationship would require a lot from me, and they don't want to do disservice to you as well. But their focus is just on their career right now, or something else. They seem to be very, very concrete about this situation. Like, I'm gonna take a little deeper dive into, like, what do they really think of you? How do they think of you? What would they tell you about your last interactions with them? They do feel like this sense of emptiness without you. They're not really thinking about anybody else. They are waiting for you as well, but time to play, make time to dance and play. They're doing other things in their life. Pile number two, they are, yeah, celebrate your life. they're not gonna stop their life. In their heart, they're not pursuing anybody else, I think. But it doesn't mean that they're not enjoying their life, or their life, they're gonna put their life on hold. They do struggle with feeling worthy of you, and I think maybe that's also one reason why they're working so hard, because they could be realizing that what do they have to offer in a relationship is not good enough, especially financially, in terms of like house, a car, a place to live. What value do you bring in another person's life? Five of Wands. They're so hard on themselves. I also don't think before I speak, is what I'm hearing. High Priestess. Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, they don't want bad karma. They don't want to say something they can't live up to. They don't want to start conversations they can't hold. They don't want to hurt somebody unintentionally. They don't want to string you along with them. They just might not be in a place to give you what you want, and they can see that you can see all of it, and they might know why you're also pulling back or leaving them behind or making a decision to let them go. They do feel sad about it. They feel like, but they want you to be happy. The Passion card: rise passion, rise up high and flame my purpose, reach the sky. They feel like it's fair if you let them go, and you might feel unwanted by them and hurt, and like, why don't you just want me? Why won't you just choose me? We can make this work. And they know that you would put your heart and soul into it, but they're not coming forward because they don't want to make this mistake. They are scared of hurting you. They're scared of also being punished by the universe if they even try to play you. That's what I feel. They're trying their best with what they understand of this situation. I'm just sharing, hell no. Life purpose. They feel like their choice right now is more, and their choice and their dharma is more about fulfilling themselves, and maybe this is reflecting something back to you as well. I don't think it's that far from the truth that their emotional unavailability is attracting you towards them. Divine guidance, whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. So Spirit has been telling you what's been going on in this person's life. You find it difficult to let them go. You think that they're the best, and you will not find a relationship like this. It's not that they don't want you. It's not that, it's just that they're not choosing you right now, and that's just not acceptable. That's what I feel. You're just not okay with it. You feel like you have this great connection. Why are they throwing it all away? How can I convince them to see my value more? Hoping that they just sneak up one day and they're like, I love you and I want to be with you, and you have a happy ending. You have a happy ending. That's kind of the hopes that you have. We got the card, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Somewhere this person not choosing you reflects back to maybe the emotional neglect your parents, you went through with your parents. Knowing that they love you, this person also knowing that they love you, knowing that your parents love you, but they don't show up in the way you deserve. Knowing that this person loves you, but they don't show up in the way that you deserve. There's, a common denominator: emotional negligence. Rest and retreat, a call to slow down, come back to your own energy. Recognize that maybe somebody can love you, but it is absolutely no reflection of your self worth, or so to speak, your love ability, because they can't show up in the manner that you deserve. What did I say? Basically, like, it doesn't invalidate the fact that they do care and they feel this connection, but maybe they just can't show up in the way that You want them too right now. And sometimes we just have to accept the fact that you deserve more, despite having a beautiful connection with someone else. This is not about them being your karmic twin flame or your soulmate. You're just trying to make it easy. Oh, they're not my karmic, so they're my soulmate, so maybe I can make it work. Oh, we're just going through a difficult phase. Oh, you're just finding reasons to not feel how you really feel in the absence of this person. You're not allowing yourself to let this ending take place if it's not happening right now. You're scared. You're more scared of your emotions than the work it will take to get ahead or move in your life. It's been stuck, right? And you've known this. I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know of. This is the card, you are not alone. Yes, you feel alone without this person or the idea of them. Spirit will not leave you alone. Pile number 2, be strong. Try to be strong, okay? I'm going to pull out a few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I also have a second channel called the Ethereal Oracle. Link is in the bio description box. I'm not being honest about my intentions with you. They're not, maybe they're just not, they don't have the guts to tell you that I am choosing something else right now. It's not reflective of your worth or the way I see you. I also get scared to lose you, but I just can't prioritize us right now. Yeah, I've tried to forget you, but there's no one like you. I told you, it's not about your worth, pile number 2. You can't fix me by pouring into me. I need to fix myself. You are worthy today, and so is this person. Both of you are pushing your worthiness in the future. The longer I don't confess my feelings, the heavier my heart gets. You cannot control how another person feels. That is the first thing you need to accept. I was in denial about wanting more with you. I think they bury themselves in work. I'm not able to forgive myself for what I put you through. I'm hiding deeper feelings for you. I can't resist the draw. I keep thinking about reaching out. I hate the distance between us. I feel like I blew my shot with you. So much like you wait for a ray of hope, but then it still keeps you in the loop because you're not deciding to let go of someone who possibly won't prioritize you. I hope you find the strength to make the right decision for yourself. Pile number 2, I'm going to leave your reading here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the hand card, this is going to be your reading. Friendship. Bring to me friendship, true sharing, laughter, and understanding too. What is this person thinking about telling you? I'm hearing the song, You Are My Fire, the one desire. I'm not very sure of the lyrics. I Want It That Way, Backstreet Boys, OG song. They're very sure of you. That's the energy that I pick up. Make friends. Is this your friend who's in love with you? Friendship is the alchemy of success. They get along really well with you and they are very attracted to you. Otherwise, they won't be popping up in a romantic reading. If this is like a crush situation or you are just friends with this person, They feel like you're quite an understanding person, or like you're from their soul tribe or something like that. Whale song resonating. What is happening? There is so much green and blue. You really touch deep in my heart, is what I want to tell you. You are my fire, the one desire. They want me to read the card whale song. I'm gonna do that. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. I think that they would say that I am really just trying to go with the flow. I am not forcing or trying to get. Well, I'm open to getting attached, and I just feel like right now I want to see how you are, what you are like. I'm gonna make space. Page of Swords. Hangman in reverse. They've had an epiphany of sorts. They would tell you that. Let me not get ahead of myself. Both of you are pretty artistic. That is also something they have realized recently. You get along, you have similar tastes, or they like to give to you, they like being around you, they like to talk to you, they like to see you, they like to party with you, they like to sing with you, they like to, I don't know, there's something like musical or like artistic between the both of you. Two of Wands. Magician in reverse. Upright reverse. Upright. Justice upright. I take cards as I feel guided to place them. Okay. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra. They really like you, but they don't know about a commitment. Okay. So if you ever have that conversation, like, what are we? Two of Cups, the Lovers. Wow. You know why I say that is because the Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Magician is also in reverse, which tells me they're potentially capable of being flighty and playing some games. Not, well, I mean, not intentionally would be wrong, because people 99% of the time know what they're doing, okay? Lovers, Gemini, you have quite a lot of major arcana. They would tell you that they see you, okay? I'm saying they would. It's not as if like they're thinking about telling you this, but I think they would play along the lines of what themes I'm picking up in their thoughts. They're gonna, so this reading might be like a heads up, or like what you can kind of see this person, or like mixed signals, or like something like that. This reading is like a little bit like going deep into like the way they're talking, and you're kind of like decoding it maybe. So this is a friend who would not directly come up, or this is a love interest that really likes your friendship, and they're not going to directly imply that they're interested in you and make it very, very known. They're going to play about this from the sidelines, because they're not completely looking for a commitment or ready for a commitment. And it's possible that they're hung up on somebody else. The Page of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Hangman in reverse with the Justice. they're not going to promise you things, and they're going to tell you that, I don't know, did you have like a confession, or things are getting like pretty visible and they're transparent now, or like you guys had a conversation, or like they can suspect that what are we kind of a conversation is coming up, or like you've been in a situationship, like something seems like what they're thinking of telling you is like, uh they would kind of stall it. There's two possibilities. Either they play the game with you, where they tell you that, I really like where we are, and hmm, I'm kind of wondering why give it so much thought that it shows up in a reading if you already know what you're going to do. And Spirit tells me it's because they feel something very strong with you, the lovers. Potentially capable of playing a little bit of Tom and Jerry with you. Page of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse makes it like they would tell you that they find you amazing. Now that is something that they're not playing about. I'm hearing if you could see the way I see you. Definitely very interested in you, very intrigued by you, and um there is already a pre-existing foundation between the both of your friendship, or like good times, and like knowing how you are, having fun with you. And I don't know if you've been intimate with this person, but I pick up like genuine friendship, like platonic type, not sexual. That they do enjoy your friendship and they get along really well. It's easy to talk to you, it's effortless. You have similar interests, that's what narrows it down. But the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Cups is where it just stops. The Two of Cups with Whale Song resonating tells me that they can feel it. They know that they have feelings for you. However, they're taking the situation a little bit lightly because maybe it's a little bit premature, or you're just in the talking stages. So I feel like this person is potentially capable of like stalling it, stalling commitment as much as they can. They're not purposely trying to do this, but I think it would be a mix of like, I feel very strong bond towards you, but I have my own fears and reservations about commitment. Winter's dream gestation period in reverse. 63 in reverse, 9. They wouldn't want this to end, and if they were honest, they would tell you that I still want to keep my options open. So that's why I feel like, since the title is like what they're thinking of telling you, I would say that they would play along the lines of, we're not there yet, or I want to spend more time figuring you out, or we are such great friends already. This is someone that is capable of like friend zoning you if you guys haven't like been intimate, or maybe there's healthy flirting, or they would kind of tell you that I'm focusing on a career right now, or because there is this energy, I'm not gonna lie, that there is this energy that I keep seeing, or I keep feeling like they still want to somewhere keep their options open. They're not completely okay with like, um giving up their freedom. And I feel like it's a very lousy meaning of what freedom is over here. It's just fears that come from commitment, and like feeling like suffocated and controlled, and they really like it that they can be themselves right now. It's not that they don't have feelings. I think they really do want you, but there's just so many fears about commitment that I pick up that tend to make them act out in a manner that's not fair, or that's not considerate enough. They're very slow and they're passive towards you. The garden, mm, they kind of want to have their cake and eat it too somewhere. Sexual freedom. Um, they want to experience. They feel they want to experience this connection, but their fears and it's. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I'm attracted to you and I want you, but I want freedom from commitment, basically. Not so focused on like options per se. It's that I can, boing with other people, but it's more like things just get difficult for me when I just turn it into a commitment. It just they have a like a memory, like when they've made bad choices in the past, so commitment just has a bad taste in their mouth. You are unique, be yourself, everyone is taken. So they can tell you a lot of sweet nothings and they really like you and they do see you as a person. They see your qualities and your uniqueness, and I just think somewhere they're maybe avoiding a little bit of work, a little bit or maybe a lot of work, and they know that if they make this serious, it's going to become very challenging for them. That's what they're mainly avoiding. It's not you, or there's nothing wrong with you. I would really say that this is the type of reading that like says it's really me, not you. And I'm not sarcastic about it because they don't feel worthy of trying again and having love and cosmic support. Your cosmic team is supporting you and sending you love. You are forever supported. They don't know if their needs, and I don't even know if they first of all, I think that they feel like their emotional needs are a burden. Who will be with me? I am such a bummer, or I'm so insecure. And the moment I enter into, they feel like the moment they enter into a relationship with you, things will start going hey and why. It won't be so easy. You'll become very anxious. They'll start running away from you. And they feel like things just tend to become difficult the moment two people get into a relationship. They are really, really just running away from the label of commitment. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done, which means they need to heal from a past relationship. They need to stop defining themselves through that past relationship and their past relationships. It's just left a very bitter taste in their mouth that they're just not able to let go of, that they're unwilling to try something else to change that memory. That's what I feel is happening over here. I feel like they don't pursue you because they feel really shitty about themselves. New beginnings. They clearly want it. Best possible decision. Best possible decision for me and for me to not hurt another person is that I stay away from them. I don't pursue them. They think really low of themselves. And if you see their interactions, they are pretty low maintenance, or they can't even keep up with bare minimum because they struggle a lot with the love department. They might be a good friend, but as a partner, I think they know that they're pretty shitty, or they don't do what they say they will, or they know what is required of them. So their best possible decision is like they would call it off, or they would ghost you, or they would not take things seriously. It would look like they're not taking things seriously, but it bothers them and they feel like, why even bother opening up to another person? I just felt such sharp pain in my chest. Like, they want somebody that can hold their hand through this process, but they don't even allow somebody to hold their hand. And I think that that's a metaphor for commitment. So it's not that anybody else is better than you, really. Um, they would love to be in a relationship with you, but I think if a conversation came up why they're not pursuing this relationship, or why they don't make things happen, it's because it brings out so much anxiety, and they start fearing commitment and getting close to another person because it just brings back so much pain from the past. This card came out in every reading. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. I feel like there's a collective air of it, so that's probably why this card is showing up in every reading. I think that you've tried to like persuade them or convince them, shown your interest in them, and you question like why this person just won't take action. And I don't think this person like has the audacity to tell you exactly why, that they think so low of them and they're so hurt, and they're just like a little bruised puppy inside, and they would never tell you that because maybe they have a lot of ego, pride, or they just don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to show other people where they're still hurting. And I think that they don't have the guts to tell you that I feel pretty low of myself. I still relate with what I have done in the past and how other people have also treated me. The wound still festers inside, and chivalry. I I can offer you something that's small. I want to treat you right. I just don't think I'm there yet. This one's like a closeted lover, or like a secret admirer, or like somebody that just doesn't tell you how they really feel. And with the distorted feminine again, like I haven't let go of my past. It haunts me. I'm still stuck on people from my past or what happened with them. I still relate with you're representing a greater love in my life. I am not comfortable with you because you might be on a different frequency, or you have grown out of where we used to be when we met. And I am not very diligent with my inner work. I am used to people that do treat me shitty. So it could be that, you're only attracted to the people that represent some sort of wound. You find emotional unavailability really attractive. So maybe they're attracted to people that do make them feel insecure. And they know that you're giving them so much surety, and you're kind of like chasing them or like telling them that you like them, or you're hinting at it. And jeweled web connectivity, they're aware of the fact that they're not able to choose you because something in their nervous system still craves the past shitty treatment. If they ever had the audacity to tell you this, they would tell you, I don't feel worthy of you because I don't think that I deserve somebody to treat me this well. If you've been racking your brain why they don't come forward, why they're so passive, I know that they have love for me, why do they not choose me? It's because they don't feel worthy of you. They just free will, get out of your cocoon. Yeah, they're used to people treating them shitty, and that's where they feel like home is. They don't know. Forgiveness card just fell out. They don't know how to be. Oh my gosh. Worthiness, sacred woman. They don't know their value. So whatever they understand is what they're going to go back to. If you're offering and it looks like you are offering more than what they've received in the past, they're not going to be able to accept it till the time they feel like they're worthy of it. So I can see why this connection is like in a limbo. You're stuck. Leap of faith, jump out of your comfort zone and inner child, create a center, connect your inner child, and relish in the act of creation. Free will twice. They're comfortable with shitty treatment. Pile number 3, this is not about your worth and everything that you are. This is not even This is them, not you. You really need to know this. They can't accept you because they don't feel worthy of you. They can tell themselves a number of stories, but at the end of the day, the reason is they don't feel worthy of you. Surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. They need to, limitation is power, lean into limitations. Surrender with joy and limitation tells me that they don't allow themselves to be happy. And why does one person not allow themselves to be happy is because they don't feel worthy of it. They can see why they're not choosing you. They just would never have the capacity, guts to tell you, I don't feel worthy of you. And that's why I pretend all cocky and nonchalant when inside it's killing me, and I run away from you, or I'm okay with keeping this platonic or at a level which is comfortable for me, because deeper than that means that I need to face my shadows where I don't feel worthy of love. So I'm going to pull out a few channel messages. This is from my self-curated deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. Also, I have put the link of my second channel, Ethereal Oracle. I post all my spiritual picker cards over there. You might like something. You see, so I understand how I have contributed to the situation. I'm telling you, trust me. They know what they're doing. And they also are aware enough, if you think they don't know why they're not choosing you, they know that they mentally they can grasp it. Mental body and emotional body is not in touch completely, and it's disassociated because of trauma, emotional blockages. So the mind needs to drop into the body, and the moment the body takes control of it, or like tells you how it really feels, that's when they start feeling so much anxiety from their childhood that it is something that they can't tolerate. So they do other things to distract themselves. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to keep it together is what I'm hearing. I use ambition to escape intimacy. I'm telling you, they tell themselves whatever they want to tell themselves, but the reason why they're not accepting this relationship is because they don't feel worthy of you. I'm anticipating the loss of you and I can't bear it. I wish that I treated you better. I don't want to be neglected. You're not available to yourself, and then you wonder why you can't ask for what you need, because you don't feel worthy of having needs. I need to take a step back and evaluate the situation. So they've gone in hermit mode. There's a part of their life that they're not sharing with anyone because of this connection, how it makes them feel, how a mirror has shown them how they actually feel about themselves. Because they might walk with a lot of pride in the world. They might have good friends. They might have a good social circle. They might have a good career. They might have a sense of belongingness in the society. But in terms of their relationship, that department suffers because of the way they actually feel about themselves. The language of love. The longer I don't confess my feelings, the heavier my heart gets. I feel sorry for hurting you. This person could have just ghosted you or just keeps you on the sidelines, keeps a tab on you, but never acts on it. This is why. And last card. I am passive because I don't think I can make it happen for myself. Okay. Pile number 3, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.